Diamond Certified is your superpower. You use it in all of your communications to fuel your company for the long term with quality customers. Here's how. Let's take a look. Your new customer funnel is all potential customers come through the funnel. And that means that what they do is they start at the top and they find you and they have a first impression. And your entire goal at the top of is to be found. Because if you're not found, it doesn't matter what other information there is about your company, people won't know it, right? So you want to be found and you want to make an impressive first impression. Then, if they are interested, and this could take a few seconds, then they will start to do more research on your company and check out, are you rated well? Are you rated poorly? What profile information do you have? What specialties, etc. Here is high intent research. And this is where you need to sell them on you. So find you, great first impression. Now they're convinced that, hey, you should be the one. Because remember, they're finding some of your competitors here. They're researching some of your competitors here, and you need to win the competitive matchup game here so that they decide to connect with you. Now, once they connect with you, you want them to decide to become a new quality customer. And some people ask me, well, how do I know this is high intent research? And the reason is because you're not an entertainment website, and people are not looking at the latest news or stock scores or sports scores, etc. So when they're looking for your type of service in your area, and then they start researching you and your competitors, this is not for entertainment. This is high intent research. It's not a hobby, and they're going to choose one of these people. So it's really key to sell them on you at this point. You want certain types of customers. You want quality customers because they see quality. They have money to spend. They want to deal fairly. They're loyal. They're great to deal with. They'll refer others, speak well of you. As opposed to, and we've all had these, second rate or bad customers. Sometimes they're not loyal. They're cheaping. They want the cheapest deal no matter what. Sometimes they don't really have the resources. They're willing sometimes to stretch the truth to gain an unfair advantage. You get more. And then, if they're emotional and they think they had a bad experience, they may rage review you. And this is not what you want. You want quality customers because who you do business with matters most. So when you think about that customer funnel, what do you want? You want quality customers to come through here and choose you. Now, remember what happens here. You want them to find you. You want to make a great first impression. And you want to sell them on you once they start looking at you a little closer. And then connect, and you want to boost their confidence right at the connection time and have them decide to be your new quality customer. So it could start off with a search in your category or area, or getting a referral from someone, or just seeing your vehicles or facility. And then what happens is once they have 4, 5, 6 companies, including your competitors, they then start looking at these further. Because you're Diamond Certified, you now have what we call deep info. And it's very rich. It's your best company report on the internet. And this really helps sell the customers on your company. There are 5 scenarios of customers trying to find you. And I call these new customer paths. So 4 of the 5 are utter failures. And I'll show you how. So the weakest link in the path means the path is over and you don't get the customer. So remember, they have to find you, have a great first impression. They got to do some kind of research on you, and then they have to connect and decide. So in this one, if they don't find you, it doesn't matter how great your research is. It doesn't matter if you're ready by the phone and everybody is good at converting an interested potential customer into a quality customer. So it doesn't matter because they didn't find you. So you got to be found. And then you need to make a good first impression, because if you have a bad first impression, they're not going to go on and do additional research. So what Diamond Certified really does is it boosts and gives you an impressive first impression. So that's very important. And then if you have bad ratings, or you have inconsistent information, or you don't have good proof of performance, then they're going to stop there and go on to some competitor of yours. So what Diamond Certified does is it gives you a fabulous first impression. Then it gives the deepest multimedia information for high intent research on your company, with ratings, research, essential articles, videos, tables, a lot more, right? Now, if they call and you never answer their call, or they call or email you and you never respond, or someone on your team is having a bad day and they don't answer questions well, then it doesn't matter how well you did here because you don't close the deal here. So the fifth scenario, that's what Diamond Certified gives you the power to do. But you need to use Diamond Certified each step of the way. Now, we've done a lot of work for you, but you also have to use the tools here, phone reminders, brochures, expert reprints, mentioning it to people so you boost their confidence right at the time of the sale to get the sale. So they find you, have a great first impression, they're sold on you during the high intent research, and then you use Diamond Certified right at the time of closing and get the sale. So this is where the money is, and these four are fails. So you got to take them through the funnel each step of the way, inject your Superpower Diamond Certified in order to have a higher percentage of success each step of the funnel. Your new quality customer funnel, people can find you all over the place, and you're using Diamond Certified in every single company profile that you have in your social media. You can hand out brochures for referrals, so they see, oh, you're Diamond Certified, so now they're going to refer more often. Yelp profile, Google search, you can add it everywhere. And in fact, we highly recommend you add Diamond Certified in each of these areas so you actually use your superpower. What's the use of having a superpower if you don't use it? So you need to use it, put it in here, and you'll have a better first impression. Now, we have this high intent research. So we put lots of hours, lots of time, and research your company. See up here, they search for your company and category. They see a bunch of your competitors in you. If they see that you've earned Diamond Certified, you have a better chance that they're going to move into the high intent research. So your company report is the absolute best presentation of your company anywhere. It's even better than your website because your website is seen as being biased, right? It's your website. You're making claims in your company. Now, those claims are accurate. However, it's your website. So this is third party. It's trusted, 24 years. When we present the information and we present deep information that we've researched and back with the performance guarantee, it's highly trusted and it gives people the confidence and it sells them on your company. And so what happens is you should go in and link whenever you possibly can all of these into your company reports and back up into your website. We link back into your website and link your website in here. So as people are going there, remember, they may be checking out 3 or 4 of your competitors and they may be going here and then they see, oh, you're Diamond Certified, or maybe I don't know what Diamond Certified is. And I click over and look and like, whoa, okay, this is a good company. And I should connect with this company and move on to connection. Now, what happens is people move around and they check BBB or check this. Sometimes some people check house, whatever they're checking. If they get over to the company report, this helps sell them on you. And also Google search. What does Google search bot do? It goes around the web and it eats up all of the information out there. And it weights it based on trustworthiness and authority of the sites and what it's saying about you. And this is a whole bunch of stuff that is really importantly good for your company. And it's feeding the Google search bot engine, which has a good effect when we link back on yours to elevate your website for ranking also. And then the other thing is you've got these new AI agents that are out there eating the web too, and then they're making recommendations. So if you have a lot of Diamond Certified research saying this is an outstanding company, you're more likely to be recommended with the AI agents. So it's very important having this very powerful Diamond Certified reports. You link to it everywhere to elevate your website and to help sell the deal. And who is Diamond Certified most going to attract and most sell? Those who appreciate quality and are willing to pay for quality, so you get quality margins. Now, people may come from all sorts of different areas to get to this bottom. They may not even come in on Diamond Certified report, but once they get here, whether they know what Diamond Certified is or not, you use Diamond Certified, you use the phone reminders to tell people, hey, this is the type of company we are. We're going to do good work. And you can use in-person reprints, or you can email the PDF of the expert reprints and give people confidence right at the time that they're actually making the decision. So you get the sale with pricing power. And linking actually boosts your website more. Your new customer funnel. Here it is. Find you. They're impressed. Get sold on you. Boost confidence to connect. So you could really say that your superpower, Diamond Certified, powers each stage of the funnel. It makes it better, each stage of the funnel. So you have to make sure, it's like setting this thing up properly, because you've earned Diamond Certified, is a huge advantage for you because it pays off every single day, every single customer. And that's important to take the extra time now to set things up so that it's working for you even when you're not there. So what happens after the sale? After you make the sale, you got to deliver the service, and then they are evaluating it. Will they return? Will they refer? And during the work, you use Diamond Certified in order to give the customers confidence that they don't get buyer's remorse, that they chose the right company. And then after the job, you give them brochures, you induce more referrals, they become more loyal, and they speak well of others. The other piece of the puzzle is, besides just the short term of getting people from the top of the funnel, they find and are impressed, to the middle to do high intent research, to the bottom to connect and decide, is the long-term value of your brand. And earning Diamond Certified year in and year out boosts your brand. And your brand is very important because it helps determine the value of your business. And I know you're not trying to sell your business tomorrow, but having your business grow in value over the course of your time is very important for you and your family. So let's take a look. What is a brand? It's what people think and feel about you. Think and feel. Your identity, your company's identity, and how you differentiate yourself, how you're different than competitors. It's just not a generic, it's, oh, that's that type of company. That's how I feel about it. Oh, they've earned Diamond Certified. They've been rated highest in quality and helpful expertise. So a strong brand, something good, gives you more local authority. That's what you need in your area for your category of service, your expertise. You want to be seen as an authority. So what Diamond Certified does, and that's why we call it a superpower, it builds your brand, and it for the long term, and that's very important. So it creates an impressive first impression. It attracts specifically quality seekers, not the second-rate type of customers. It increases your pricing power so that you can get quality pricing. It increases your referrals. So your customers are more confident that it's not just their feeling that, hey, this is a good company, but across the board, you've earned this Diamond Certified, and they will not hurt their reputation if they refer you more often. And also the person that's receiving the referral has more confidence that their friend referred a really good company, and it's not just their opinion because you've earned Diamond Certified. So your referral rate goes up, and your overall brand meaning elevates to highest in quality and helpful expertise, builds your authority, and also yours. And in expert contributors, a very important piece of the puzzle, because people want to do business with people. And to the degree we elevate your company, we also elevate you or individuals in there so that people realize, hey, I can contact this company and get helpful expertise. And it increases the valuation of your company. We can get into the numbers. Let's take a look. These are just scenarios. And I'm just trying to give a sensitivity here. So, people find you, and let's say out of the 100 people that find you, let's say before Diamond Certified, 70% have a good impression of you, right? So it's like, oh, okay, good first impression. I'm going to do more research. And then people get lost in these funnels. So you want as much information that's super positive, that really is sharp and makes the point as possible. So here you are. Let's say of those, 50% finish up looking at it, and they're impressed with the proof of performance, and you're in their top choice group. So it's you and a few competitors now. So here they're looking at a bunch of different competitors. They pull you out and maybe 4, 5, 6, 7 of others. They start to quickly look into more research. Now they narrow it down to 2 or 3, and they decide to connect with you. So 35 becomes 20, and then we go through the process. It's a fit. It's not a fit. It's sometimes, depending on your business, you do estimates and things like that. And let's suppose there's a 25%. I'm not saying these are your numbers. I'm just giving you a sensitivity. And so you have 100 start at the top. You have 5 become your new customer. So that's life. That's the way it is, or was. Now with Diamond Certified, it's a little different because instead of 100, yeah, we give you a little bit more places to find. Like there's our category reports. People are going into search, or they're coming to our website, using it and finding you on the category page. Then when they want to do deep research, they pop in here, and here they are. And what we're saying here is you gain 10% there, but you have a big gain in having a great first impression. And that means a lot. It sets the tone in people's brains. So they're more likely to go down and start doing more research and not get lost along the way. And then they're more likely to connect with you. And we're saying this is just a 10% boost. And this is just a 10% boost to 63%. And this closing rate of 25% is now boosted by 10% to 28%. So what is that? That's a big increase. So instead of 5, we're talking about 10. Which means a lot because you're using Diamond Certified as your superpower in the top of the funnel, the middle of the funnel, and in the bottom of the funnel. And when you're closing these deals, you're closing with pricing power. So you get the margins that you need. So when we think about Diamond Certified, we've done research over the last 2 decades. And just in 2024, we surveyed 1,564 customers of Diamond Certified companies. And we said, are you positive, negative, or neutral about the fact that this company that you dealt with earned Diamond Certified? So not too surprising. 8 out of 10 said, yeah, I'm positive. Okay. And so we have a very high loyalty rate of Diamond Certified company owners. And the reason is because it works. Because it's not just hey, I got a lead from Diamond Certified. If you're thinking about that like that, you're thinking about it wrong. It helps you each stage of the funnel, and it powers your entire quality customer funnel, and it also elevates your brand. That's why we have the highest loyalty rate of any marketing type program that's on a local basis. Okay, these are just some Diamond Certified preferred members, my go-to place. Even though we may pay a premium, they're not the least expensive. So this is what we're talking about when we talk about quality customers. I get that you might have to pay a little bit more. So you sell new quality customers with pricing power. Now, we also did research, and we said, okay, we only surveyed customers who said that they knew they were new customers and they knew that the company had earned Diamond Certified before they made their final decision. And what we found is 61% said it influenced them to choose the company. So then the question is, okay, well, how much influence? So if we just take that 61% and we put it on a normal curve, we'd say, well, a standard deviation on this side means it's one of the factors, okay, that influenced them. But there were other factors. Then we get kind of in the middle and we say, hey, that was a pretty big influence, but there also were other factors. We get way out on this right-hand side here, and this becomes the deciding factor. So what this means is this standard deviation out here, which is 15.9%, of the 61%, meaning that for every 10 customers that you use Diamond Certified with, every 10 potential customers, 6 out of 10 will be influenced, but 1 out of 10, it will be the deciding factor. That if you don't have Diamond Certified, you're not getting that customer. So that's very interesting. It doesn't overstate things. If anything, it understates the power because it doesn't include all of the influence for the rest of the 61%. However, we use this 9.7%. I think it's a good number. We round it up to 10%. And we say, look, 10%, it's the deciding factor with power. But if you don't use it in all of your communications, if you don't use it with each potential customer, then you're never going to get this deciding factor. So you have to use it. And that's very important. Companies that use it, they've been Diamond Certified for years. They see that, consumers don't mind paying more. That's the Diamond Certified style. They're looking for the higher quality, getting better quality customers. They're willing to spend more. When they come, they're not looking to shop around. What did we say at the beginning? Diamond Certified boosts your repeat customers because they're more confident and they feel a sense of, let's say that they have a connection with their company because they used it in the past. And then they find out news. Oh, you've earned Diamond Certified. Well, I knew you were good. But it reinforces and also answers the question, what have you done for me lately? Hey, this is not a company that's been sitting on their hands. They're performing well now. They've earned Diamond certified now. Even if you're a longtime customer, it's nice to know. And with new customers, increases confidence and referrals. You add your Diamond certified into all organic sources, including website, including advertising. We know that Diamond certified strengthens each stage of your funnel. We've got a high influence rate. Starts up here with a great first impression. Selling them. Now let's take a look at this company report. Here's an example of a company report. So as it loads, it visually animates the key Diamond certified ratings dashboard. And this is set up because you need to sell people their heart and their mind. And you always want to tell your story through stories, but if it's backed up by true ratings and science and facts, then that sits on a very solid foundation of truth instead of just coming out with a story to start. So we look at it, you think about half your potential customers are more people first persons, and then half are really quantitative, show me the facts. And we appeal to both because there's a little bit of both in all of us. And you can see here, this is official declaration. You've earned it. And also it shows that it's a large number of customers. And this obviously is a high number because they've been Diamond certified for 22, 23 years, right? Yeah, 23 years. And it shows your customer loyalty, customer satisfaction, helpful expertise, and then also all the credentials. Then they can jump around and go into the deep research. So they can choose to, at any time, stop wherever they want. Now, we average 1 minute and 40 seconds. Average user spends on your company report because they're doing high intent research. Now, a minute and 40 is a long time. Many times people hit pages for 8 seconds, 22 seconds, 27 seconds. A minute and 40 is deep research. So once a year, we do your summary update. Let's take a look at this. Here's a recent one. And you can see, here's the quick summary. Top news updated, top survey responses, trending projects. I can download a PDF. And then I get into these video reports. So I have great confidence. I can see a profile of the company story, an interview with the owner for 5 useful expert and expert contributions. Many times just knowing this is here, whether I look at it or not, gives me the confidence that this company has scored highest in quality and helpful expertise, has that Diamond certified, earned it, and there's something real behind it. So I don't need to look at everything. I don't need to watch everything. I need to have it here because it also gives me confidence if I have to explain to my spouse or something why I chose the company. I've got all the proof right here. And so now we get into these essential articles. Here's company profile, philosophy, industry information, comparative summary, and we get down, and here's even a press release. So we do a press release when we do the update. I can see that here's the press release and save energy, summary update, and it goes through and has links and so forth. So that's very cool. So everything I need to make a confident decision to choose the company is on this site. And I see the areas, the hours, main services, capabilities table. So these are for more of the quantitative thinker. Certifications and award, we can put all the ones that you want here, and brands, key factors, and you can select which key factors are appropriate for your business. And then photo gallery. So people choose different photos and they look at it. And then we have the Diamond certified expert contributor advice and tips. So knowing who the owner is and getting a little personality is very important for a lot of users. Also, what happens is if people are making a high stakes decision, a lot of times they're going to Google the name of the owner to see if there's any dirt on them. But instead it comes up that this is a helpful expert honored by and elevated by Diamond certified resource. And so it gives them additional confidence to choose your company. And then you can prove your expertise. And we help you do this. All we do is just do a quick interview, and then we're able to write it up yourself. So there's these articles and videos that are also shown. Expert articles, and we have links to all the different places, the different category pages that you are presented in. And then I can bounce around here. I can see the various videos. I can see different tips, expert articles, and so forth. And I can get back to the company report page and continue researching the company. At any time, I can jump over to your website and then end up contacting you from your website or contacting you from this site, or open some other tabs on your company, do various search, and contact you from some other site. But the fact that I went through this, even if I spend only 30 seconds, gives me a boost of confidence, sells me on your companies. If I spend a minute, I'm even more sold. If I spend a minute and a half, I'm even more sold. And a minute and 40 is really a powerful tool. So we answer these frequently asked questions. This is what, various people, we are interviewing you and we are creating these frequently asked questions. Then we get into the verbatim verified customers of those that we surveyed. And these are not cherry picked, and these are not fake customers, and they're very powerful. And we present all of them here. And you can see that, yes, 10 quality, yes, loyalty. So going back to the top, this is a powerful report, and it's part of your superpower. You link to it, and you use it even in presentations to help make the sale. Some people will send them out a link to this via email. Certainly you link from your homepage and from other pages to your Diamond Certified company report to help sell the customers that your company is not just your claims on your website that says that you're good, but you've undergone the research and you've scored highest in quality and helpful expertise. Congratulations. You earned your Superpower Diamond Certified. Now use it to power your quality customer funnel and elevate your brand for highest in quality and helpful expertise.